Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you want to be. Step 4.
Hi guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel. So for today's video I'm going to be reading YouTuber recommended books. So I reached out to a couple of YouTubers whose videos I watch. Excuse my hair, sorry, I've not long woken up. So I've got a couple of them reached back. So the first book I have is from Ellie, from Just Ellie. I will leave her YouTube and her Instagram links down below. But she recommended None Shall Sleep by Ellie Marney. Now I had not heard anything about this book, and I did see it in one of her videos, and obviously then she recommended it to me. So it says, two teenage serial killer survivor Emma Lewis and US Marshal candidate Travis Bell are recruited by the FBI to interview convicted juvenile killers and provide insight on cold cases. From the start, Emma and Travis develop a quick friendship, convincing juvenile murderers to talk when even the FBI can't get them to crack. But when the team is called in to give advice on an active case, a serial killer who exclusively hunts teenagers, everything begins to unravel. Working against the clock, they must turn to one of the country's most notorious incarcerated murderers for help, teenage sociopath Simon Gutmanson. Despite Travis' objections, Emma becomes the conduit between Simon and the FBI. But while Simon seems to be giving them the information they need to save lives, he's an expert manipulator, playing a very long game, and now he has his sights set on Emma. So it sounds really interesting. So I'm going to read this one first. But yeah, that's the first I've sort of read of it, so I'm interested to see how it goes. I will say though, the copy I've got from Amazon, it's got all like the origin, and it's like not lined up properly, as you can see. So I'm scared this is going to start falling to pieces on me as I read it, but we will see. And then the second book I have was recommended by Olivia, from Olivia Reads a Latte. I'll leave her YouTube and Instagram down below as well. And she recommended Home Before Dark by Riley Sager. And again, I haven't heard anything about this one. I do have a Riley Sager book, Survive the Night, but I haven't read that one yet, so this will be the first Riley Sager book I read. So this one says, 25 years ago, Maggie Holt and her parents moved into a rambling Victorian estate called Banbury Hall. They spent 3 weeks there before fleeing in the dead of night, an ordeal her father recounted in a spooky memoir that became a worldwide phenomenon. She may have been too young to really remember what happened, but Maggie doesn't believe a word of her father's book. Ghosts, after all, don't exist. But now Maggie is back at Banbury Hall and is beginning to believe that there might have been some truth in the fiction, that either way, someone or something doesn't want her here, and that she might be in danger all over again. So I'm really interested to see this one as well, and see what this one's about. So yeah, I'm going to get started reading None Shall Sleep, and I will check in with you guys probably about a quarter of the way through, maybe. Let's check in at about chapter 10. I think we'll do. So I am on chapter 16, page 130. So it's a bit further in than what I was going to check on you guys, but I've literally just been devouring this book. Like, I'm just loving it so much. The writing is just such a nice, easy writing that it just flows so smoothly that before you know it, you're halfway through the book. It's that kind of writing. And I don't know if anybody else who's read this, let me know what you guys think of this. It's giving me like Criminal Mind vibes. I don't know if that's just because I've watched so much Criminal Minds recently that it's just on my mind, and if any book like this just resembles it, but this book is really just giving me such Criminal Mind vibes, and I'm, like I said, I'm thoroughly enjoying this book so far. So we've been introduced to obviously the main characters at this point, and they're going through the interviews with the serial killers, the juvenile serial killers, and I think we've in one of the chapters. I think we've been introduced to the killer that's on the loose at the moment. So I'm quite intrigued to see how that person is connected to another serial killer, to this Simon. I'm interested to see what's happening, because at the moment it is very like, you know when like you watch your criminal shows and then they like go back on the serial killer they've seen, you already know their story and what they've done. They've done this in Criminal Minds, and then this serial killer that's in jail knows what's happening outside and knows what's going to happen before the police do. It's like that, and it's like, how does he know? Because they've literally, like, he's locked up tight. He ain't going nowhere. He's tried, but he ain't going nowhere. And it's, I'm scared, like, I'm not gonna get any sleep tonight, because, not because like the book is like scary, but because I'm gonna just be finishing it. So I have my book, I've got my YouTube on, I've got a hot chocolate. I think I'm sorted for the night. This is probably gonna be it. This book may end up being finished by tomorrow. Hey guys, so I finished earlier today, lunch or sleep, and oh my god, I loved it So I give this a 4.75 stars. So it's not quite a full 5 stars. But it's so close. I don't know what it is, but it just felt like there's something. Just something that was missing for me, but I'm not quite sure what it was. You know, just when you have that feeling. But yeah, I absolutely love this book. The story is just, oh my god. Like I said, this just gave me Criminal Mind vibes, to be honest. It's just, but again, I'm not sure if that is just because I've watched so much Criminal Minds, and I was watching Criminal Minds while reading it, so I don't know. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. The writing is really well done for it as well, and you sort of you see different perspectives like throughout, and it's like it flows so smoothly, and the writing just was so engrossing. Like, I literally just devoured the book. I actually had to stop myself last night from reading just so I could get some sleep, otherwise I didn't think I was going to sleep at all. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I had suspicions of how the person might have been connected, but I didn't suspect it how it was, if that makes sense. And I did have a feeling that one of these other characters was going to be involved somehow, but they weren't. But I don't want to name the character because I don't want to ruin it and anything, so. But yeah, and then like the main like serial killer, Simon, how he was looped into it all was just really well done. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I actually, after finishing, I had to take myself a moment, a break, because my mum was just like, oh my god, like, and how it's been left. I know there's another book coming out, and I cannot wait for it to come out to read it. So yeah, that is on my watch list now for next year. I can't wait. So once that book comes out, I'll probably do another reading vlog for that one because that is so good. I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, don't know if it actually says it in here. I think it's something about it's got something to speak in it. I'm gonna put it up on the screen because I'm not actually sure. I can't remember what the next book's called, but I can't wait for it to come out to read it. So yeah, it's gonna be a ride. So like I said, I took a break. So yeah, I took a break. I read a little bit of The Waves, but now my brain hurts, so I need something else to read. So we are going to start reading Home Before Dark by Riley Sager, which was Olivia's recommendation. So we're going to see if I enjoy this one just as much as I enjoyed the one that Ali recommended. Let's go.
This is not like something you usually see from me, but I've been hearing a lot of hype for this book recently, and I thought, why not? I heard this one's kind of like a cozy fantasy romance, is what I've heard about it, and we're following these characters.
update you guys with where I am. So I'm about a quarter, nearly halfway through Home Before Dark, and I'm really enjoying this one too. Like, this one's really good as well. So you get the perspective of present day, and then also the perspective of the book. So you read the book in chapters along with getting perspective of present day timeline. So you get 25 years ago and now, and it's really good, and it's written really well as well, which is really good. I think that's the most important thing when it comes to like thrillers and mysteries, is the writing has to do the story justice to make it, to give it that suspense and that tension. So yeah, I'm enjoying this. Like I said, with the two different like timelines, you get like two lots of like tension building. So you get the tension building from the book and leading up to like the big pivot point in the book, and then you get the tension building in present day leading up to the pivotal point in the day. And it's just, you're like, what's gonna happen in both of them? And then you're like, is it gonna be sort of along the same lines? Is it gonna be the same thing? Is the twist gonna be the big same thing? So I'm really intrigued. Characters are hard to decipher at this point, I personally, and whether or not I enjoy the characters, it's hard to tell. I think it is very much a very plot driven rather than character driven story. So yeah, I'm a little thinking of the characters, but in general I'm really enjoying them. So yeah, I'm gonna hop onto my meeting. I'm going to read some more. I'm also going to do some Christmas wrapping tonight, because if I don't, I will forget, and it's going to be fun to try and do it, because I struggle. To any of my blind books that I sell, my mum normally wraps them for me, but my mother cannot wrap her own present. So yes, that's going to be fun and interesting. Hi guys, so I finished reading Home Before Dark earlier today while I was at my grandparents'. Only just getting a chance to sit down and film this clip. I really enjoyed this one too, so I give this one a 4.5, so not quite a 5 stars. Something missing. I think for me, for this one, it felt like there were some points that maybe necessarily didn't quite need to be in there. I can understand why towards the end. Obviously I can understand why they were in there, but when you look at whole, that like maybe that certain part maybe didn't fully relate to the story. It did relate in parts. I feel like I'm contradicting what I'm saying here. It related, obviously, when you got the conclusion at the end, but I feel like if you had missed it out in general in the whole story, it wouldn't have affected the story. So that's my thought, personally. But no, I did still really enjoy it, and I did still enjoy the story as a whole, that aside. And towards the end, I did find some of the characters are still quite complicated. It's hard to say without like giving anything away. I had a sort of feeling of what happened at the end, but not to the extent of what did happen. So I was still surprised and shocked with the ending. But I did have a slight inkling of who was involved, should I say. Just the slightest inkling. But yeah, I did thoroughly enjoy this one too. Both books have been incredible, and I thank Olivia and Ellie for their recommendations. I do have some more books that they recommended, because they sent me a few, but I just picked these two. So do let me know down in the comments below if you want to see another one of these videos with the other books that they recommended me, and whether I enjoy them or not. And obviously if you guys have any book recommendations, let me know as well down in the comments below. And yes, I will catch you guys in the next video, which will be Monday. And yeah, don't forget to keep smiling, be kind, keep reading. Bye guys.
Wake up, really gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.